You have been told that you are broken. You have stood in a room full of screaming adults, watching them paint their faces and weep over the movement of a leather ball and felt absolutely nothing. You have been labeled boring or detached because you refuse to tie your emotional stability to the performance of strangers who don't know you exist. They tell you that you lack passion or that you are missing the community gene that binds society together. They look at your blank expression during the championship game and see a defect, but they are reading the scan backwards. Your indifference is not a deficit, it is a neurological immunity. While 60% of the population is chemically dependent on what psychologists call vicarious achievement, your brain operates on a different, more energy efficient frequency. The average sports fanatic is trapped in a loop of intermittent reinforcement, the exact same psychological hook used in slot machines and gambling addiction. Their dopamine receptors are hijacked by the unpredictability of the outcome, forcing them to ride a chemical roller coaster they cannot control. They are engaged in basking in reflected glory. A fragile psychological state or self-esteem is outsourced to external events. You are not missing out on this high. You have evolved beyond the need for it. What the world calls being a fan is actually a relic of ancient tribal survival mechanisms, an us versus them operating system that was necessary for the savannah but is obsolete for the modern intellectual. Research indicates that those who resist the siren call of competitive spectator sports possess higher levels of cognitive autonomy. Your identity is not a patchwork of logos and team colors. It is a fortress built from the inside out. You do not suffer from the cognitive dissonance of the fanatic, who must irrationally hate a rival tribe to feel secure in their own. Your brain has simply reallocated those processing resources. By bypassing the parasocial interaction, the one-sided emotional investment in celebrities, you retain a surplus of what neuroscientists call empathy bandwidth. While the crowd is burning their emotional energy on a referee's bad call, you are likely channeling that same intensity into high-resolution pursuits, complex creative projects, deep interpersonal relationships, or intellectual mastery. This is the distinction between the spectator and the architect. The spectator requires a narrative to be given to them, pre-packaged with clear villains and heroes. The architect builds the narrative themselves. You are not bored by the game. You are simply not interested in simulation because you are too busy engaged in the act of living. You prefer direct engagement over passive observation. You do not watch the arena, you build it. So the next time someone asks you why you don't care who wins, understand that you are not playing the wrong game. You are playing the only one that actually matters, your own. You have traded the cheap, borrowed dopamine of the crowd for the quiet, enduring power of a mind that belongs entirely to itself.